Previously, on Morrowind, with the full backing of the good Daedra, it's now time to turn to the less amiable Daedra, the 4 members of the House of Troubles, Malacath, Mehrunes Dagon, Molag Bal, and Sheogorath. It will require much more finesse and cunning to fool these 4. But, with their artifacts, I'll finally be able to cut a bloody swathe through the enemies of Morrowind. Those who doubted my power will pay dearly for it.
Hello, and welcome back to some more Morrowind with Valdrin Celis. So today, we are going to finish off the last of the Daedric quests. So the last 4 Daedric quests that we need to do involve the 4 Daedra from the House of Troubles, also known as the Bad Daedra, which include Malacath, Mehrunes Dagon, Molag Bal, and Sheogorath. So these quests should be pretty fun. I'm sure they'll ask us to do horrible things. I figured we'd start off in Dagon Fell because the Malacath Shrine is somewhere over here on this island. We might have actually passed by it before and not even noticed. So I've never actually done these 4 Daedric quests before. I've done a couple of the ones we did. Like I think I had done Boethia's before, and I think I'd done Azura's before, but I'd never done Mafalia's, and I've definitely never done any of these 4. So that'll be interesting. It's not very often you get to play vanilla Morrowind content blind, especially as someone who's played through it, for hundreds of hours. So it's kind of a unique experience, especially in the year 2024. That's why I'm pretty excited to play Blood Moon when we get to it, because again, I've never played through that before. All right, so we're just outside the shrine of Asur-Dirapal, which is where the shrine of Malacath is. Just gotta get rid of these clanfare. I guess I should be taking these. We need to probably create some more restore magic potions, but it's fine. All right, and you can immediately tell this is the Shrine of Malacath because it's full of filthy orcs. That was a joke, by the way. Not all orcs are filthy. I don't know why you would worship Malacath. I guess he stands up for the little guys sometimes, but other times he doesn't seem like a very good dude, does he? All right, we're just gonna drop down on top of his head as a show of respect and kill all of his followers. That'll get him to like us. Ooh, we got a skill book too.
You have summoned me? Humph! You are all the same. But perhaps you can be of use to me. I have in my possession the Helm of Oreyn Bearclaw, the Dark Elven hero. His deeds are numerous, but he was a false hero. All were performed by Karag Brokar, his orcish friend. It is time this legend was put to rest. Find the last of his bloodline, kill him, and I will grant you the Helm. Look for him in the city where the man-god lives.
Alright, we can do that. Let's mark his shrine though, so we don't have to come back here on foot. It's kind of out of the way. And let's recall to Vivek. Can you tell me about Oreyn Bearclaw? Great are the tales of Oreyn Bearclaw, and his legacy continues. Farvin Oreyn, the great battle mage, lives the life of his ancestors, protecting all the people of the land from danger. Oh, wondrous is Farvin Oreyn, the powerful battle mage. He single-handedly slew a Daedric Lord who wished to enslave us all. Even now, he has traveled with his servants to Narmak to rid that poor town of some evil presence. Okay, no, Narmak's kind of a pain in the balls to get to, but we'll figure it out. I guess we can go from Balmora, maybe Aldruin's better. It's one of those cities that you never really go to, and it's kind of a pain to get to. There's not like an easy fast travel option. I don't think so. There might be, I just don't go there enough to know. I guess we're walking there. Maybe we can get there by boat. Maybe if we went to Seyda-Neen. I don't even know if you can do that. I guess I'll try it just because I'm interested in seeing if there's a quicker route. Go from Seyda-Neen. I doubt you take anyone there now, but maybe the boat here does. Please, sir, don't make me walk to Narmak. Okay, there we go. Sweet. So I guess you can get here by boat. And we need to talk to, I don't know, a guard? Tell me about, what about Farvin? Thank the gods for Farvin Oreyn. Long will he tell of his heroic conquests. He arrived here only a day ago, with his servants to help rid us of some marauding netches. Even now, he has gone to the south of the town, making the area safe once again for our fishermen.
Move along.
Sounds like a nice guy. Let's go kill him. You actually work with one of Oreyn Bearclaw's descendants in Oblivion in the Fighters Guild. So I wonder how this guy is related to him.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
I'm fine, thank you. What can I do for you? So, tell me about your ancestor. My most wonderful ancestor, father of my father's father's father. He began the Oreyn tradition of helping the helpless. It's a lie. The orcs did it. Who? Oh, the orc. I'm sure, I don't know. All right, stranger, it's all true. Do you think that's easy carrying on this kind of family name? Everyone expects a lot, you know. Of course, it does have its benefits. The adoration of everyone, the imperial stipend. Why have you sought me out then? I come on the behest of Malacath to end this lie. That's a cool line. Well, if that's how it must be, guards, kill this fool. Let's kill the spellcaster. I can't move. Okay, there we go. Let's kill the spellcaster. He actually doesn't have any good gear on him. That's surprising. Get out of here. All right, let's head back to Malacath. We're a good person. You have a very strange face, Malacath, but I'm back.
You have killed the false hero, and ensured there will be no more to follow. You have helped bring back honor to the Orcish people, and for that, I am glad. Here, take the helm of Oreyn Bearclaw, wear it proudly, and let it serve as a reminder of what really happened.
Sweet, so let's check it out. Fortify agility 40 points and fortify endurance 40 points. Holy crap, that's a good helmet. That gives us an extra 200 hit points. That's pretty crazy. I don't really like the look of it. Definitely more fitting for like a Nord or an Orc Barbarian, even though I know it was worn by a Dark Elf. I don't know, I don't like that look. It looks kind of goofy. But it's a good helmet. We'll wear it for now, just because of that health increase. It's pretty crazy. All right, so next up is Mehrunes Dagon. He can be found in some, I think it's a Daedric ruin over here, on the very, very, very western tip of Vvardenfell. I'm trying to think of the best way to get there. I guess from Nisus? Yeah, so let's come to Aldrune and take the Silt Strider to Nisus. That should get us pretty close to it. Mehrunes Dagon is, of course, the main antagonist of the Elder Scrolls 4. But of course, everyone already knows that. He's kind of, I don't know. I don't think he's a good guy. I don't think any of the Daedra are particularly good. But if you look at his, I don't know, spheres of influence, his domains, they're not necessarily a bad thing because he's the Lord of Change and, you know, the slaves of Morrowind and Vvardenfell rising up against their masters and changing their livelihood thing. And that falls under his domain as well, changing of governments and stuff. So I don't think Mehrunes Dagon is always necessarily a bad thing, his influences. He's not Molag Bal, that's for sure. I don't think there's any redeeming qualities about Molag Bal. Again, not that Mehrunes Dagon is a redeemable character, but you know what I mean. So here we are, very western tip. It is another Daedric ruin, I figured it was. All right, so here is the shrine of Yasamidian. Let's cut our way through and pray to the man himself. Hello. You don't seem to be hostile. Oh, okay, yes you are. What is that belt? Fortify heavy armor. I think that's one of the sanguine magic items you're supposed to collect for. You can't evade my spells. I think the Morag Tong. So we'll hold on to that. I don't want to sell it. And let's speak to good old Mehrunes Dagon, who also has a goofy face. Hey.
Why do you call on me, little mortal? Do you seek your death so soon? I should crush you where you stand. Yet you show mettle by even approaching me. How ambitious are you, little one? Would you like a chance to prove your worth to me?
I wish to prove my worth.
You are brave, or foolish. Perhaps both. This, then, is your chance to prove your courage. My razor, slayer of man and Mer, scourge of all who stand before it, lies dormant, stolen by an unworthy bearer, an elf of little courage or consequence. It lies unused, gathering dust in the Alas tomb near Molag Mar. Return it to me, mortal. Prove yourself to be a worthy bearer of Mehrunes Razor.
All right, so let's mark. And he said Molag Mar, which is all the way over here. I don't know where the actual tomb is, so I guess we'll just have to head there and hope we can find it. What's the easiest way for us to get there? I do have a marker at Holly Mayan, so this is probably the closest way. I'm pretty sure the enchantments on Mehrunes Razor, spoiler alert, that's what you get for this quest, are not very good. Especially if you compare it to the one from Oblivion and Skyrim, where it just straight up one-shots sometimes. I think in Morrowind, it's just like, it does a little bit of damage over time and disintegrates armor. Like, it's not very good. Hey, I don't know you. What do you want? I guess nothing. Have a nice day. But we'll see if the mod I have changes that at all. Okay, we're almost there. Should just be on the other side of this mountain. So I think for this little mini series, the Daedric quest that we've been doing, I don't know, I want to just do the actual quest from the Daedric Lords you talk to, but obviously there are a lot of artifacts in this game that are not part of the Daedric Lord quest, but they're part of other quests. So like an example is the Mask of Clavicus Vial, not necessarily a Daedric quest, but it is a Daedric artifact you can get. I think some of the Daedric artifacts are locked kind of behind the Imperial Legion and Imperial Cult quest lines, so that'll be interesting. Okay, so we need to find the Alas tomb. We just can't seem to ask people about it, so I guess I'm just gonna look around for it. Morrowind loves its vague directions, doesn't it? But yeah, so certain Daedric artifacts are locked behind certain quests that, you know, obviously I want to do a series on them, but we haven't gotten around to it yet, like the Imperial Legion. I don't know if I'm going to end the Daedric Hunt series after we finish the House of Troubles here. I have some mods that add a couple new Daedric quests. There's one for Sanguine, and there's one for Periite. I thought those would be pretty fun to play through, but I'm kind of eager to move on to something different. I'm enjoying the Daedric series, but I also want to play Tamriel Rebuilt again. I've been really wanting to play Tamriel Rebuilt again. And I've also been wanting to play through Blood Moon and do like a faction quest line. Like I said, like the Legion would be fun to show off, especially because Valjean always wanted to join the Legion, but never could. Yes, oh thank goodness. I've been looking for so freaking long. Get out of here. Funnily enough, our sword is out of charges already. Some Daedric artifacts, huh? Oh boy, no, that's a bad Greater Bone Walker. Don't be lowering my strength. He totally did too, didn't he? Well, thankfully we still have a couple restore strength. Bone Lords. Used to be scary, not anymore for us. We're a little bit overpowered at this point. It's kind of just Morrowind though. Even though we crippled ourselves for so long. Eventually you just get overpowered anyways. Some skooma. All right, these people know how to party. I appreciate that. Gotta go deeper and deeper and deeper. Kind of interesting that there are Daedra here and not more undead. I mean, there's some bone walkers and stuff, but why are there Daedra here? Okay, so it's caved in over there. Hello, Mr. Storm Atronach. I'll be with you in a moment. I don't have the key. Was I supposed to have a key here? I didn't see a key on the way. Do you have the key, Mr. Clanfair? No. That's a shame. Ooh, a restoration book. Cool, cool. I might have a mod that changes this tomb around, so if it does look different, that's probably what it is. Man, this place is actually pretty big for a vanilla dungeon. So surely there's got to be a key somewhere. I'm starting to get worried here. This guy looks huge. Why does he look so big? Greater Flame Atronach. Oh, there you go, the key. All right, well, let's go use the key. Glad we actually found it. I was worried that I had somehow missed something along the way. Yeah, why are these Daedra protecting Mehrunes Razor. They don't want someone else to have it. A rusty dagger, all right. I think that's our thing. So let's teleport back to Mehrunes Dagon, see what he has to say.
You found my razor. Good. Can you feel its hunger? Can you feel its frustration? Now I will make it again what it once was, what it shall always be. Draw a line of blood across the land in the name of Mehrunes Dagon.
I can do that. It's easy to murder people. All right, what does it do? What does it do? Mehrunes Razor, damage health, 20 to 40 points for 1 second. That's okay, I guess. Doesn't look very cool either. A little bit of a disappointing reward, but it is a much better artifact in future games. All right, so next is Molag Bal. So our closest recall point to Molag Bal, or at least where his shrine is probably Telfir. Hello. Just stopping by. I can go honor a Daedric Lord. All right, and then I think it's this island where where Molag Bal's altar is. So we're gonna head in that direction and hope I can find it. I think it's another Daedric ruin. So I see a lot of people debating on who the best Daedric Lord to serve would be and who the worst would be, and pretty frequently Molag Bal is ranked the worst. And I'll agree with that one. He is probably the worst. I mean, there's some messed up Daedric Lords, but Molag Bal is like the king of rape. You can't top that on the scale of terribleness. Let's go serve him though. Clearly he's worth worshipping. You have to kind of either abandon roleplay or have your character go down a dark path to be serving Molag Bal. And that's okay, because in this timeline, these people are actually not hostile. In this timeline, Valdrin is not a good guy, or at least he's not anymore. That's the whole point of this series, is to do things that Valdrin would never actually do. Like, there's no actual way Valdrin would ever help Molag Bal in my canonical story, but for a video, as a sort of one-off, yeah, sure, why not? It's weird that one guy out there isn't hostile, but everyone else seems to be. Dagger doesn't seem too bad. Damage health, I think, is a pretty powerful enchantment, because it's not like fire damage where people are resistant to it. Let's talk to the man. Hello.
Why do you summon me now? I have no time for your pleadings, weakling. I have other matters that need my attention. Mentana, he will pay for his insolence. Listen well. Those in my service will do my bidding, or they will suffer eternal torment. You will serve me, mortal. Mentana has grown careless and lazy. He sits in his wretched cave while life on the surface goes on unmolested. He was spawned a creature of terror. His role is to sow fear and discord among men and mer, yet he is content to stay locked in his cave and mock my will. Kill him, mortal. Set his soul flying to the outer realms so that I might show him eternal torture for his disobedience. Take this key. You will find him in the caves of Corridor, east of Kogorun. Kill this lazy fool for me, mortal. Do this, and you will have my favor.
Sure, we can do that. Once again, let's mark so we don't have to walk back here. And he said east of Kogorun, so probably somewhere over here. All right, so we're starting off in Ald'ruhn. We're gonna head to Margan. There we go. And that should put us pretty close to Kogorun. I really need to do the Propylon Index quest so we can get all of the teleporters to help get us around, but yeah, just another series I need to do. At least that one probably shouldn't take too long. And it would be cool to show that quest off. It's not one that I've ever done. I've never gotten all of the different pieces, so it would be, again, basically blind, which would be cool. But yeah, I think I'm going to put out a community poll to ask you guys what we should do after this episode. If we should do the 2 modded Daedric quests that I have installed, or if I should move on to Blood Moon, or if you guys would want to see some more Tamriel Rebuilt content, or Skyrim Home of the Nords content, which we haven't done yet. I'm kind of hoping that Project Cyrodiil will release soon too. I'd love to start a series on that when it first comes out, because I'm super excited for that. Being able to see Cyrodiil in Morrowind is an amazing concept. I can't wait. But yeah, let me know what you guys think I should do next. I'm leaning towards Tamriel Rebuilt, honestly. Not that I don't ever want to play Blood Moon, but it's been so long since we played Tamriel Rebuilt. I'm craving it. It's so good. I will say that's the one thing Molag Bal has going for him, is he actually gave us decent instructions of where to go. That's it. He said, hey, it's probably east of Kogaroon. It's not like some of these other ones where they're just like, yep, it's by Molag Mar, good luck. That's the thing, at least with Mehrunes Razor though, compared to like Goldbrand, is Goldbrand is still a good sword even when you don't have enchantments. Mehrunes Razor is just a crappy little dagger when you don't have enchantments. So to me, that's a big mark against it. Goldbrand, I think, is at least Daedric level quality. I mean, this could be Daedric level dagger quality, it's just daggers aren't very good in this game. Okay, surely you're the guy. You look big. You. Mentana, yes. And he has a Daedric War Axe, so we'll take that. All right, I think that's it. Let's head back to Molag Bal.
You have freed the soul of Mentana. Torment will be his. Endless agony is all he will know until the end of time. You have performed well, mortal. Perhaps you will be my servant again one day. Take this and use it well. Bring strife and discord with you wherever you may travel. Now, go!
Jeez, all right. Okay, so the Mace of Molag Bal, okay damage, absorbs strength and magicka. I guess that could be pretty good. There you go. It looks like how it does in Oblivion and Skyrim, I believe. So pretty cool. We're going to roll with it because I want to use some blunt weapons. What is our blunt weapon? 60, and that's just from us training it. I don't think we've ever actually used a blunt weapon. Okay, so last but not least, we need to go to Sheogorath, the final member of the House of Troubles. And his shrine, funnily enough, is just in the city, in Vivec. So we're going to go there. Yeah, that'll put us at the temple, and we need to go to St. Delin, I think. I think that's where his shrine is. All right, I gotta assume it's somewhere here in the sewers. Weren't we here before? I feel like as part of the temple quest, we came here and murdered everyone inside. Oh well, now let's worship the guy that we were sworn to destroy. I do kind of like that theory of the reason why the Daedra looks so different between games is because of course they would. You know, the Dunmer version of Sheogorath looks completely different than the one from Cyrodiil or Skyrim.
What is it, mortal? Have you come to be of service to Sheogorath? That in and of itself speaks toward your madness. This pleases me. Fetch the Fork of Horripilation from the Mad Hermit near Aldredania. Take care with him. He's not the most stable man. Use the fork wisely, mortal. Few have wielded it who have not come away changed. Use the fork to strike a death blow to the giant bull Netch that resides near the hermit. Do this. Return the Fork of Horripilation to me, and Sheogorath will reward you well.
Sheogorath. Huh, they even pronounce it different in Morrowind. That is not the voice I was expecting. I guess he didn't get his accent until Oblivion. You know the drill by now. We're going to mark his shrine. And yes, we need to head, I believe, somewhere up there. Northernmost points of Tamriel. Yeah, so it's got to be one of those two islands. Let's go from Dagon Fell again. So we'll head to Sageth Mora and take a boat to Dagon Fell. But yeah, I would say Sheogorath is the most well-known of the Daedric Lords just because of his appearances in Oblivion and Skyrim even. People take him as like the funny jokester, always talking about cheese and whatnot, but he's actually pretty terrifying. I would argue he's one of the more terrifying Daedra of all. even if he does kind of have a reputation for being a goofball. Sometimes those are the most terrifying of people. But again, if you look at Sheogorath from a, I don't know, more devil's advocate view, he is kind of like the shepherd of the mad, and he drives people mad for sure, and he jumps rope with their innards and creates music and all that horrible stuff. I don't know, it's kind of hard to look at him in a favorable light. Ah, you scumbag. We should have some restore paralysis, yeah, or cure paralysis potions. Yeah, I'm not too impressed with the Mace of Molag Bal yet. And oh my gosh, man, they keep paralyzing me. Stop it. Stop it. It's a bad hunger. It's because I'm making fun of Sheogorath, huh? Yeah, Sheogorath is definitely an interesting character. I wish they would give a DLC. I mean, I wish they would just make Elder Scrolls 6 already, but I wish they would give more attention to the Daedric Lords like they did Sheogorath and Shivering Isles, because I feel like most of them would be a pretty interesting DLC to go visit. I guess you get Mora in Dragonborn DLC, but you don't... I guess you go to his realm a little bit, huh? I just think they should do more. I think it'd be cool to see full-fledged versions of their realms. That's always one of the more disappointing aspects of Oblivion, is all of the Daedric realms look the same. You go to some other Daedric Lords, like different realms, and they just look like Oblivion. They just reuse the assets, and it's like, oh, that's disappointing. Yeah, Molag Bal's mace sucks. It's already out of charges. Doesn't do a lot of damage. It's kind of disappointing. Is this Big Head? Hello.
All sorts of things. All sorts of things. Spoons, knives, and forks. The master puts them here for play. Do you play? What is your game? The netch is hiding, but I will not look.
So you have come. I see you serve the master. He is good. Oh yes, good to me. You have come seeking. Tell me what you will find. Tell me about Sheogorath. Lovely master. He never sings. He brings no cake, only visions, things to see. He tells me things I cannot hear. Loud they are. Loud, loud, loud. Whisper, master. Whisper. I'm here to get a fork. The fork of horripilation. It sings to me, oh yes, sings like the rocks sing. Songs of weeping, songs of leaping. Do you weep, stranger? You've come to take it. Will you take it? Then will you weep? Weep like the rocks. It is here. Take it. Take it if you will. Take it if you won't. Singing, ringing. Where's the giant bull netch? Grandpa Netch, lovely fish, floating, floating. He has no eyes, but he sees you. He comes to visit, brings me cake. Cake to share, enough for all. Tip your hat. He knows you're there. Straight out my door, you will find him. Straight through my door into the other places. Apparently we can ask him about Amalexia too. That's weird. Amalexia is one of the gods worshipped by the Dunmer in the Tribunal Temple. I killed her. Nonsense. You don't know what you're talking about. He's like, I'm mad, but there's no way you killed Amalexia. All right, so you head east to this island, I assume. Bullnetch, is it that one? It's got to be that one, surely. All the freaking creatures we killed on the way. I'm glad we didn't kill this one by accident. Hey, let's save so I don't accidentally one-shot it. Maybe we should use Mehrunes Razor. Bite me. Fight me. Okay, that's low enough. Let's stab him with the fork. Is that good? Was that the right one? Hooray, the journal updated. I must now return to Sheogorath with the fork. Awesome. You do not have enough magicka because we're freaking wielding the stupid fork. All right. Let's head back to Sheogorath.
I see you have completed my little errand. Well done. Perhaps you've gotten a taste of madness as well? Do not believe madness to be a curse, mortal. For some, it is the greatest of blessings. A bitter mercy, perhaps, but mercy nonetheless. Give me the fork of horripilation. I believe I have something more suitable for your needs. Go now. Remember what you have seen.
All right, so the Spear of Bitter Mercy. Pretty good damage. Summon Storm Atronach and Reflect. So it casts a spell when you want to cast a spell. It looks pretty cool too. I like spears in this game. I like it. So I think I'm going to end it there for today with all 4 of the Daedric Lords from the House of Troubles blessing us with their artifacts. I feel like we've accomplished something here. Valdrin can truly start his campaign of taking over Morrowind and killing all that oppose him. If you've made it this far, consider liking and subscribing if you have not already for more Elder Scrolls content. Other than that though, thank you for watching and peace out.